If he does not want to commit to you and you walk away, you are taking back your power, and it's going to do one of two things, which is either A, he's going to come back because he's going to realize what he lost, or B, you're going to continue growing and you're going to find the man that is for you, that isn't a situationship and is a relationship. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Gin and Toxic.
We're back, baby.
We're back. It's been a long 2 weeks for us of not recording. For you guys, we had episodes going out, but for us, we've been apart because I have been in France for the past week and a half, and we did some pre-recording. But yeah, first time.
She had a vacation in France. I had a vacation from Christina. It was an amazing.
You live vicariously through me.
Yeah.
Oh, you said a vacation from Christina.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
It was nice. And when you left, Workday was like, "Are you gonna miss her?" I'm like, "Yeah."
When I laid down in bed, you were like, "Oh my god, hi."
Look, I didn't have a lot of human interaction the past 10 days of my life, so it's it's.
I'm annoying, but you miss me.
I did a little bit.
Yeah. Anyways, we're back, back and better than ever, baby. And
maybe we're not better than ever. Maybe we're not better than ever. Maybe this is actually awful.
Maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe this is why not everybody should have a podcast.
This is why. Who allowed these girls to have a microphone?
Who allowed them? Yeah, right.
Me, bitch. The fuck? Like, I'll do whatever I want.
I allowed myself to have a
God
microphone.
damn.
All right. Well, anyways, should we start with toxic confessions?
Yeah. I already forgot what yours is.
My date. But I feel
I
should share.
And it is. Yes, I remember.
Should we? Yeah, you start. Why not?
So, as we've kind of made very clear the past.
I meant toxic thing of the week, not toxic confession. Sorry, I keep fucking that up.
I know what you meant. Toxic thing of the week.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you know, you know the birthday fucking disaster, right? Disaster, guys.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to be Lily.
Was that last
few weeks
week's
ago.
episode?
It was either last week's or the one before that. I forget. It might have been last week's episode.
No one wanted to be Lily.
No, last week was the VMAs. It was the one before that.
Oh, yeah. Remember that one episode where you were like, never mind, I don't want to be you at all right now. Your life sucks. Or the clip of you saying
I know.
that.
Oh, I didn't get to post it yet. I'll probably post it before this goes
funny.
up. Yeah.
So
I was like, I don't want to be Lily. But
right, because birthday disaster essentially kind of got dumped on my birthday. Go back, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, it was. I will pull up. I'll let you guys know which episode it was right now.
Because if you didn't listen to this episode, then you are going to be so fucking out of the loop.
It literally it's the catfish episode, and it literally says in the title, Lily's birthday weekend disaster. It's 2 episodes down from this one. So
when you sent me the title that week, I was fucking crying.
I got catfish.
And it was
Lily's
still so raw.
fucked.
At that point, it was so raw.
know.
I was like, God damn.
I was like, Lily, I love you, but like we need to make the title like in the description too. I was like,
worst birthday
also tune
ever.
in to see how Lily got brutally dumped on her birthday.
You know what? Actually, after we put that out, I got literally 10 DMs from like friends being like, "Oh, you and your ex, like, you're back together?"
I saw that in the Gin and Toxic DMs. Someone was like, "Oh my god,
that was one of our mutual friends." I was
really?
like, "No, new guy actually."
No,
sorry.
not quite.
Yeah,
sorry.
Actually, I think word's gotten around to him himself.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about
that you're seeing someone new?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Let it be
Anyways,
that way, baby.
Back to my toxic thing of the week. Okay, so basically, yeah, birthday disaster, but me and Workday made up as Christina predicted, right? So all is well.
I know all.
All is better than ever, quite frankly. And there's a lot of girls in my DMs trying to guess. I got a lot of DMs last night after I posted a story of like, is this Workday? Is this Workday? Is this Pam? Like, he's getting like all these follow requests. I'm like, oh my God. It's too much. I'm obsessed though. And actually today I went to this fucking spa to get, it's a long story. I partnered with them to get a free
Bella
treatment.
Hadid now.
Yeah, I'm literally Bella Hadid. I got cool sculpted today. And the lady is a half hour in fucking like massaging my stomach out. And she goes, by the way, I've listened to so many episodes of Gin and Toxic. I didn't even think she knew who I was. And she's like, I'm obsessed with your show. Are we going to get a Workday reveal? And I'm like, hi, nice to meet. I don't even know your name. Like,
nice to meet you.
What the fuck? It was so insane. But I'm like, okay, Workday perseveres. We have worked out. But now my toxic thing of the week is I gotta cut off all my hoes, man. I have got to cut off the hose.
Got to go.
And it's not that I have cut off a few, you know, of like the hoes that were in the loop, but then they come out of the fucking woodwork. Like they just these boys that I completely forgot about.
I'm telling you, men. We've discussed the sixth sense that men have, which is they have a thing for single women. I think that your flings and your hoes have a sixth sense also for when you're getting into a relationship because then they all want to.
They all want to get in there and they want to wiggle their way in there. And there's one guy who me and Christina do have to see in person sometimes. Yeah. So it was like a delicate situation there. And I had a good guy, you know, I had a good guy, whatever. But no,
you're just seeing somebody. That's like all to it.
Yeah, and also like he's just not like my type, not for me, whatever. But anyway, I had to let him down gracefully. But he literally just texted me and was like, he said like, "Hey, how was your weekend?" And instantly I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, I gotta like
shit." I
was just like enough of him texting me this shit and me like bailing. Like he'll be like, "Oh, can you hang out this weekend?"
Like creating an excuse.
Oh yeah. I was just like, "Look, dude, never gonna happen." Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like basically that, but I have to do that like all the time now. And then like guys just, I think guys just still think I'm very, well, which is fair, just very single. I'm just getting hit up all the time. I'm like, where were you guys a few months ago?
Right.
When my legs were spread in the middle of Manhattan.
Well, that's why I told you guys, listen, you guys, we've talked about him on the show before, the Palestinian prince.
Yes.
Where the
fuck has he been?
Where the fuck has he been? Nobody knows. All of a sudden, 2 days in a row, he's hitting me up. Are you back yet? I didn't reply. Hello? Yeah, and I'm going to get into that.
Yeah, I mean, everyone, that's a phase, like when you are getting into a relationship is cutting off the hose. But like, apparently I got a lot of hoes that I just didn't
more
keep track
hoes
of.
than you,
Not even guys I hooked up with. Guys that I probably said
a
once,
little flirt.
I'll grab a drink with you, you know? Like, and then they're like, can we get a drink? Can we get a drink? Can we get? I'm like, oh my God, no, bitch. Like, no, you can't. You're too late. Like,
you're too late to the game. You should have stepped up to the plate when you had your chance.
Yeah, guys, I got Be Real. I'm so
I was convinced by Michael to download Be Real when I was in Saint Tropez. And then when I got home, I was like, Lily.
I get the hype. It's fun.
Yeah, it is kind of fun.
It's so stupid.
It's stupid, but it is so much fun.
I love it.
I downloaded it because I was like, I want to be real on my trip. Like, I want to look back at these and be like, I was so real.
I was being real France.
Real as fuck.
In France.
Yeah. And that shit went off.
Did you go to France? No, you're poor.
Right.
That's not I didn't go either. I'm also poor.
Right.
So that's the joke here, okay?
Did you gamble at Monte Carlo?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
Sorry.
I did not.
Yeah, we know.
I probably went to Taco Bell that night. You know what I mean? Like, that's just who I am as a person. That's who you are. Like, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's the whole dynamic of the show. She went to France.
She stays poor and I stay rich.
Right. I've been unemployed.
How it works.
We're going on 3 weeks of being unemployed. If you guys want to know what I did while Christina was gone, I don't want to talk about it. All I did was go grocery shopping every 2 days and like stare at my wall and like play with the cat. Like, all my friends have jobs. Can you fucking believe that? All my friends have jobs. What's up with that? Why will no one hang out with me?
All my friends in their mid-20s have jobs.
That's unbelievable.
How dare they?
This is why I like being friends with influencers. You don't got a job. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. You're free to hang out when I want to hang out. That was some bullshit. I was asking people to hang out all the time. Like, nah, I have work. What do you mean you have work? Hang out with me. What the fuck? What is this?
You don't have work.
That's why I'm so glad Workbay and me got fired together.
Work is a social construct.
Yeah, period. Workbay just started his new job today, so we have been doing, and we have no money,
and
so we've been hanging out.
Even begin to tell you guys how excited I am to harass Workbay at work.
He did get a job at a fun restaurant that I will not name, but it's going to be very fun.
Is he working today? Should we go after this?
No, he's literally training tonight. We'll go like next week.
We're going to go eat after this, though.
We can go harass Jeff.
We can harass Jeff.
I'm down.
We're going to harass Jeff after this. That'd be fun. Some pasta. My stomach has been fucked up since I got back, actually. I think it's because when you're there, like, their food regulations are so much better and everything's so much cleaner. And then you come back to America and you eat so much processed food.
Yeah.
I can't finish, like, so weird. Yeah, before I went there, I'd be able to finish a full bagel. And then I got back and I wasn't even able to finish my 1/2 yesterday. Oh. And, like, I feel myself getting fuller quicker.
Skinny legend.
And So you think
I couldn't even finish one half of the bagel.
I'm just
Can you believe?
skinny. That TikTok audio. So you think I'm skinny?
So you think I'm skinny? Like, yeah.
Anyways, guys,
I'm so glad you're back though, because as an unemployed queen, you know you're an influencer, so that's not a job. That's not a job, right? So you can hang out whenever. That's great.
However, I can hang out whenever, but I might have a man now. So, yeah. You might be seeing less of me now.
I'm coming.
You're just hanging out with me.
I like going out to dinner with boys and my friends. Like, I used to do that to you.
Boys and my friend.
That's what I used to do with you, Martine.
Yeah.
You're my friends.
Right. Okay.
That was bad though,
Fair.
because I was in like an unhappy relationship, and
I was fine.
latching onto your guys' love.
It was fine though. We were like, we had no problem with it. We loved when you would come out with us to eat. Yeah. And we also felt so bad for you.
I was like, hey guys, I'm like super miserable. Can I like come get Mexican food with you?
Yeah, can I please crash your date?
I'd like to feel something today.
I'd like turn to him and be like, Lily wants to come with us. And they're fighting again.
He's like, I guess. Like,
he's like, sure. I mean, okay.
They're fighting again.
Again.
Like, yeah.
Get her out of the house.
She has a boyfriend.
I know.
Sorry. Fuck. Too soon.
Okay, guys. So
every episode.
Yeah.
New man.
I am the boy that cried wolf. But this time it's different.
No, this time it's different. No, it is though.
I don't know yet. We'll
I know.
I think it is.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
Yeah, honestly, Lily's confidence in the situation is making me feel a lot better.
Well, because I told her with all the other ones, I said, I'm just telling you right now, this isn't going to work out. It's going to end in disaster. But like, go off. Yes, queen. Like,
so... Okay, listen, guys. So
he's just normal. Come on, he's normal. He's a good guy.
I didn't even get to say anything about him yet, and you're like, he's normal.
Thank God.
He's normal, everyone.
He just hasn't done anything fucking weird yet.
Yeah. Yet.
The other guys are weird.
Like, everyone's a fucking weirdo.
One of them didn't live here. Okay, the other one was fucking suspect, or I'm not even gonna say. I am not even gonna get into it, dude. It's just one after the other. Sorry,
catfish.
How can I fucking forget? How can I forget?
Why is your mic so loud?
Because everyone wants to hear me.
So listen, guys, I didn't even get to explain.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if it was it in catfish episode or was it in flirt? I think it was in the flirting episode, our most recent episode before this.
Yeah.
That I was saying, so I gave last episode, I said that my toxic confession of the week was that I told a guy that lived in Murray Hill that one of my biggest red flags with men is men that live in Murray Hill. And then I was like, yeah, guys, so I'm going on a date.
That was before you even met him.
That was before I met him. But that night, remember, I went directly from recording to going on the date with him. Mm-hmm. And you guys know in the last episode, I was like, I will have to give an update on Boy. We will call him Boy for now because we don't have a nickname yet. So I was like, I will give update on Boy. Originally, I said on Instagram stories and that didn't happen. So we're just going to do it here because it's content anyways. So
yeah, we're going to think of a good nickname.
Yeah, we'll brainstorm. Don't worry. We'll get back to you guys. But basically, may I just say that I went into this date not thinking that I would like him as much as I did.
And you literally, I was here, you were getting ready for the date before I left, and you were like, whatever, like, I don't really care that much. And I said, it's always the dates. You don't think anything of it. The guy's random. You don't care what you wear. You don't even really try that hard. Those are always
I was just I was like, okay, he's nice. Like, we have good, like, banter. But I was like, whatever. And also, I already discussed, because I know he's going to be watching this fucking episode, of course. Hi. Yeah. But anyways, I discussed this with him. I go, I hope you realize you look like a fucking short king on your Instagram. And he sends me back this voice memo and he's like, you were not the first person that told me that. You were like the millionth person. He's like, I don't know why. He's like, I guess I just stand with all short people on my Instagram. He looks
like... It's a good problem to have, though, when you look short in real life.
Because then I, like, show up on this date. So after we recorded last week, I was like, all right, gonna go on this date. It's probably not gonna be anything, but, like, whatever. Like, we'll go with it. Yeah, I know. And I show up and I walk in. First of all, he's 6 foot, like, way taller than I anticipated. Second of all, he is way cuter in person.
You're like,
I was like, wait a fucking
second.
I'm
very teeny tiny. I'm so small. And you're a big man. Throw me around. You're so big. I'm so small. I'm sorry.
No, but actually,
I was like, say that when I meet him. I'm like, you're very big, sir.
He's gonna be, what the fuck is wrong with your?
No, he is. I'm so weird. Like, he's not ready.
Anyways, he ended up being so cute, tall, amazing, whatever. Anyways, we do the date, and we're having espresso martinis. We're talking. We're shooting the shit, and I'm like halfway through this date, and I go in the bathroom at one point just like to pee, but also like, just like a little like collect myself. And I was like, fuck.
This is going well.
This is going a little bit way better than I anticipated.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck? And then
when you sent me that text, I was like, let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
I was just like, fuck, this is going way better than I thought. And then we leave the date. He double stop Ubers me home, and
that's hot.
Yeah, hugs me goodbye, which I was a little like, it was a little tension in the Uber, and I was like, oh my god, are we gonna kiss? Are we not? We didn't.
Kissing in an Uber is just not.
It was just like not the vibe. But I was just like, god damn it, I wanted to kiss him so bad, but whatever, it's fine. I just remember the second I got out of the Uber, I immediately get out of the Uber. I see the Uber roll away. I pick up my phone. I voice memo Lily. I go, Lily, I'm scared because that went way fucking better than I thought it would. Yeah. Anyways, so I have not seen him since because that was like Tuesday 2 weeks ago, literally 2 weeks ago today. And then I went to France on Thursday morning. So ever since the date, while I went to France and everything, we have just been like texting a bunch, and just the banter has been so good, and he's just like a sweetheart, and I can tell he's a very genuine guy, and it's just the humor is just there, and it's like fucking fiery ass chemistry.
Yeah,
I sent Lily like a few screenshots of her text messages.
Well, they're very
so she gets
similar.
The feel for it. So like
they're very and are we allowed to say what he does for a living? Even if we don't say.
I mean, he works in social media at a sports media company.
Yes. So like my thing is just that like he understands Christina's career, and like you're just in the same world, and he's kind of just like a lot like you, which
he's
love.
Like honestly, this sounds so corny, but as of right now, it feels like through our conversations, he's like my mirror.
Yeah, the male version of
which
you.
is like really weird.
That's how I feel with Work Bay a lot, and I've actually never, which I would not say that about. I think sometimes we thought that about your ex, that you guys were really similar, but the only thing that you guys had in common was that you were like super silly and could be like really hyper sometimes.
Yeah, we also had like a very big, like me and him, we were very sexually compatible.
Yeah.
And when I try to think back with like my ex, like why, like, because I think back to that and I was like, yeah, now that I see what I see, like we would have never worked, but I think at the time we were working so well because we were very like silly with each other, and we were very sexually
like you
attracted.
had that in common, but like you need more than that. Like I had that in common with my ex too, but like completely different careers, completely different hobbies and interests. Our idea of like what would you want to do on like a day off, completely different. Yeah, like that's never gonna work.
No,
it's never gonna. You have to be with someone.
Obviously, like opposites attract in certain situations,
in certain ways,
but like it's just
like where you complement each other. And
so
like first of all,
first of all, with the career thing, me and him started talking because he reached out to me because of a Gin and Toxic TikTok.
Oh my god, yeah.
So
green flag.
Yeah.
Like he like knows about the podcast and loves it.
Yeah. It was like very like friendly and like a joke at first, obviously, and then it like turned into like what it's kind of aiming the direction that it's going in right now. So
like I remember the message, like he wasn't even like sliding in your DMs. Like it
was like a joke. He was like, I just want to know how many out of like the 99% of men that out of all the men that commented on this, like which like 0.2% would actually get to take you on it. Like it was funny, and because he knows this too, and I told him when he first reached out to me, I thought maybe it had something to do with his job, and that's why I was a little like skeptical about it, because it would make sense if you knew his job. So I was like, why is he asking me about this? Yeah. But then when
are they gonna do a bit on us?
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like what is actually going on here? But then when we actually started talking and he wanted to take me on a date, I was like, oh
cutie.
Like, so I was like, okay. So that was that. But anyways, we've been texting nonstop, and so far so good. We're going on our second date tomorrow.
He's only giving me green flags.
Yeah, so far Lily really likes the energy.
I'm calling him our boyfriend already. Our boyfriend.
Our boyfriend.
It's our boyfriend. Our husband. Like when you get married, our husband. Like,
Lily.
I'm gonna make my speech at Christina's
Slow
wedding.
down.
Not him. I'm saying when you get married one day to anyone, my speech at your wedding is gonna be like, "I'm so glad you picked a great husband for us. He is just a gem. You know,
right.
whenever I call him, he's
rough.
there. Like that. It's our, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when you get a dog, it's our dog. Like,
I get that.
You get a dress, I like. Oh, it's our dress. Like,
okay. I got my Dyson Airwrap. You were like,
are
oh my
you
god, you
getting
got us a Dyson Airwrap.
Yeah.
Anyways, so tomorrow we're going on another date. I'm very excited. And yeah, I'm a little bit of a simp at the moment.
Yeah,
so
we're simping.
I'm trying to take it day by day because we literally went
Please
on
tell them
one
where
date.
you're going on a date.
We're going to Dave and Buster's, bitches.
Now, my roommate just did this as well with her. Actually, can I just say my roommate had a man fly from California to New York who she had never met before.
Yeah.
He stayed with us for 3 days, and before he went back, she asked him to be her boyfriend. And then 2 weeks later, he flies her out to California, and now she's there. He took her to Disneyland. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
But okay.
They're like, he's so cute though.
No, he's
perfect. Literally within those 3 days that he was in New York, one of those days happened to be Lily's birthday. Was it? Oh, the day after Lily's birthday. And so we met him
at my worst.
Yeah, no, we were all, there was a rough
He was like, he
for
was
all of
trying
us.
to be so nice.
Yeah.
He was like,
but he was very
do you
nice,
want me to give you advice? I was like, kind of, yeah.
Like, like he's like, he's so like, from what I've seen, he seems very compatible with her, so I really like them.
No,
but,
they're perfect.
yeah, but anyways, yeah, Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, they went to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, it started off as a joke. I forget why. I forget how it even got brought up, but it like started off as a joke, and then we were like, oh, wait, Dave and Buster's kind of lit. Also, after a certain time, I think it's like after 8 p.m. or something, Dave and Buster's is 21 plus.
Yeah, it is.
Like, that's so fucking lit. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? Now you're not running around an arcade with little
Ryan
kids.
said their
like,
happy hour was like unreal. It was
Yeah.
like $5 drinks or something fucking nuts.
So we like decided we're gonna go, we're gonna drink, we're gonna fucking play arcade games, and then we're gonna go to another bar and get like some pizza and wine and whatever.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, right. Compete in Mario Kart. He said that he does like to compete.
Oh, I'm so competitive with games. So if you see me at Dave and Buster's tomorrow,
you just pull
square up.
I'm like, yeah, like you like could date me, but like before that, I'm gonna need my co-host to see if she could whip your ass in Mario Kart.
And I would.
Yeah.
Period. I'm like, oh, you guys thought you were going on a date? Oh, come on. That's hysterical.
Funny. This is all a test.
That's so funny. I'm going to beat you now. Thank you. Sit down.
Work Bay shows up also, like the final boss.
I hope they
want to take her out?
They're going to be a funny pair.
Why are you predicting the future already? He's going to listen to this and think I'm crazy. No, he already knows I'm crazy.
Trust me.
He texted me the other day.
It's not her. It's me. I'm crazy. I make her crazy. I'm sorry.
He texted me the other day and he said something. He's like, "You live for the chaos, don't you?" I go, "I am the chaos."
Yeah. No, she is the chaos.
I am the chaos.
Well, I recently really was humbled on my birthday when I finally realized officially, and I kind of knew people had told me this, but I am the drama. I am the drama.
Yeah, Lily is the drama.
Now I have been a victim, like this past spring with all that bullshit. I have been a victim, but there are many occasions where I am.
You're a Leo.
I am the root of the drama. I mean,
the core
drama. Yeah. So that's humbling. You're definitely the core of the chaos for sure.
I'm the core of the chaos. Yeah.
Core drama. Perfect. Oh my God, we're so fun.
Yeah. The drama and the chaos of the night. Are you kidding me?
You look so pure. You're like, yeah, we're the best. Yeah. Like, doesn't get better
like
than
we
that.
bring the life to the room. And the thing is that like we'll go to a bar and we bring the life there, but we're not like the annoying girls that think that they bring the life there. We actually bring the life there, and I'm very confident on that. And I say that with a lot of
invite us out, babe.
Yeah. Bring us out, night out. Come on.
Or I'm giving fucking nothing on a night out. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
You're the same
on the
fucking
same
way. One thing about Christina is sometimes on a night out, this bitch will give nothing. She will give nothing.
Sometimes I just want to go home. I just want to like, order some empanada mama.
You guys know the spring every episode. I was like, I'm so hungover, but I have not been on a going out. I went out last night and I was like, after an hour, I was like, let's go.
I was drunk every day in France.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, you're on vacation.
Even if we were like just drinking. Okay, towards the end of my trip, for whatever reason, the last like 3 days of my trip, I was on a Prosecco kick.
Oh God!
I was like, I could have drank a whole bottle fucking prosecco. If
Actually,
you gave
I've
it to
been
me.
there. If it's like really hot, it was really hot and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Boobly. Also, I was on a Coke Zero kick. I don't know what that was about. Something about Europe makes me want Coke.
Coke Zero is very European.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
something about that. I was like, you should have seen me at the airport.
Oh yeah,
I had a Coke. I had a water. I had a coffee. I had like.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Oh, I'm a beverage girl.
Oh yeah, bevy.
Have you ever had a Celsius?
A Celsius.
Those energy drinks?
No, I haven't yet.
I'm on that wave now, babe.
Really?
Oh my god, you drink one of those? Problem fucking solved.
Everybody
you need to get
promotes
something
them.
done. Oh, well, but good reason. I'd like to work with them. Thank you. They've, unreal.
Celsius.
If you're just like feeling like a little bleh, fucking drink Celsius. It's different than
Is
coffee.
that gonna be our new Red Bull?
It might be. I like it more. I like it so much more.
I'm gonna see if I could. I'm gonna see if I could get a pack when I go grocery storing. Grocery storing tomorrow.
Grocery storing.
Grocery storing. I'm gonna see if I could get a pack when I go to the grocery store tomorrow.
So if you guys like hang out tomorrow, right? So hang out tomorrow. Oh, it goes so well. Yeah. So like when do I? Oh, then he goes away for a week. Fuck. I want to meet him.
Lily, not yet. Calm down. Do you see? Lily's crazier than I am.
No. I'm so much crazier than Christina.
Sure. Lily's just like in dire need of another male figure in her life.
Well,
it's giving daddy issues.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Craig's the best.
Craig?
Craig? No, Craig is the final boss.
Yeah.
Craig is the final boss.
Craig is
When
scary.
I brought my ex to Rochester to basically be rated by Craig and Sandy, that was the final boss.
And it took that, my dad was like, I don't know, he's got some weird hobbies.
He's got a little quirk to him, but
yeah, my parents kept it 100 about that whole group.
Yeah. Parents always know.
And then there were two.
Right. And then there's two always. Anyways, though.
Sorry, guys. This has been a mess.
Did you ever listen to my voice memo? I feel like this needs to be said on the show because, I was in France. Am I going to talk about it just a little bit before we get into the topic?
I was going to say, do a
bit.
vacation recap. This bitch went to the south of France for 10 days.
Well, I was going to tell you.
About the club?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I knew.
I can't lie, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm
of course you
ready to
didn't.
hear it.
Yeah.
Better in person.
Sometimes I send a long-ass voice memo and I just know if Lily hasn't listened to it. I'm like, this bitch is dubbing my voice memo.
Yeah. I'm not great with that group chat in general.
It's fine. Well, that's why we have Gin and Toxic, so I could tell you in real time what went down at that
this
fucking
is more
club.
my speed, okay?
Okay, so let me tell you about what happened in the club.
In Monaco, right?
This is in Monaco, yes.
First of all, that's hot. Okay, we're at a club. Set the scene. We're at a club in Monaco.
Yeah, we went to the club twice.
Fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's there in the corner.
We went one time in Monaco, and then we also went once in Saint-Tropez, but Saint-Tropez was, it wasn't even like crazy club vibes. Monaco, on the other hand, was fucking insane.
Oh, wow.
But, so here's the thing. First of all.
In what way? Like drugs and like...
No, just like...
crazy or
I don't even know how to describe... Like, imagine Marquis on crack.
Okay.
No, actually, no. No, not Marquis. Imagine, like, the box.
Oh,
crack.
Okay, fuck.
Like, yeah, that's a better way to put it.
We got some weird shit going on.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it was a lot. So,
that's perfect. Okay.
So what happens is, I'm going to tell you guys only about the Monaco story because it's a good one. So, first of all, with Monaco, I actually just told the story with the car that I'm about to tell you guys about. I just told it on Talia's show. So, Monaco and Nice... two different countries, although Monaco is literally 30 minutes away from Nice. So...
yeah, very close. Wow.
Yeah, so they have this rule where you can take rideshare into Monaco, but you can't take it out. You need to take a bus, a train, or a taxi out of Monaco, like one of the taxis from Monaco.
That is the smallest country ever, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know. That's why it's like people go there for a night out. Like,
that's insane. That is the smallest country I've ever
They go there
seen.
for a night out and to like go to Monte Carlo and like gamble.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
That's cool.
So anyways, the only issue is that with the train and the bus, obviously, they stop running at like 11 p.m. So your only option really is to take a taxi, and the taxis are like $200.
Perfect. Of course. We're in Monaco, babe.
Yeah. Anyways, though, we became very good friends with our Bolt driver. And he's like, I'm going to bring you guys home from Monaco. Like, I'm going to risk it all. I'm going to bring you home.
I'm going to risk it all.
So he drives us into Monaco, drops us off. He's like, when you guys want to come home, like, text me around like 2 a.m., whatever. Because we went like pretty late because we were going to party. And he's like, text me, and like, I'm gonna meet you in a discreet location. I'm gonna pick you up, and I'm gonna bring you out of Monaco. I'm gonna bring you back to Nice. And we were like, okay. Anyways,
it's giving like getaway car. Like,
no,
yeah.
it is like, it's giving Taylor Swift.
I'm obsessed.
Like, you know,
yeah.
So we'll loop back to that in a little bit. Okay, so. The fuck was that noise? Anyways,
sure.
So now we're in Monaco and we go to this. Well, first we go to the Monte Carlo casino, which was so bouge, and we were the youngest people in there. The way I felt in Monte Carlo is the way I felt my freshman year of college, walking into Up and Down with a fake ID and a mini skirt.
Embarrassing, yeah.
Very embarrassing. I felt the same exact vibe going into Monte Carlo.
So you were like the youngest by far.
Oh, 100%.
Why is that always like so embarrassing?
It's like, it's like, I mean, because it's all older people like gambling their lives
and
away.
Then, yeah,
and then have so much money.
And then you get the vibe that like nobody wants us here.
Yeah. like so, also, that was my first ever time that I've gambled in my life. And
really?
So when you go there, it's 17 euros, but they give you 10 of that back in like a voucher that you could either use on a drink or you could use it on one of the slots or something. So I decided I was going to use it on the slots. First try.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, first try on my $10 voucher, I win 113 euros.
Like, let's fucking go. Yeah. Let's go.
The funny thing, though, is to the majority of the people that are gambling in there, they're like, that is chump change.
No, literally
But to me, I was like, fuck yeah. So I cashed that shit out, and I was happy. Anyways, though, but then we went to this place called Buddha Bar, and we got some sushi, and we got some drinks, and then we went to this club called Twigga. Okay.
I'm Googling it. You know what? I am setting the goddamn scene. You guys do the same thing, okay?
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna show you a video that I did not post on my Instagram, not for any particular reason, but just because, like,
there we go.
Yeah, look at this. That's all bottles that someone ordered.
Oh my god,
that is look at them walking around delivering it in these masks. No, like that was like that was earlier in the night.
This is exactly how I would have pictured a club in Monaco.
Yeah, no, like look, it was like just crazy.
It's like no club in America is cool in my opinion. There's literally not a single one. No, there's not a single one. But when I go clubbing in Europe, it's actually so cool.
Much. Yeah,
and like the people are obviously there's like a bunch of like fuck boys, but there are really cool people.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah,
oh my god, this place looks insane.
Yeah, and we're like hanging out, partying, whatever. And then this guy comes up to me at the bar, of
course,
and he's like, "Hey, like, come to my table. Like, me and my friends have a table. Come to the table." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, whatever, blah." Kind of standoffish, whatever. Later, like an hour later, we're like hanging out again in like this area. Same guy comes up to me and my friends asking if we want to do shots and being like, come back to our table, come back to our table. I was like, I'm not going to do a shot. But one of our friends was like, let's go to the table. So we're like, okay. So we follow this guy to his fucking table of like friends, whatever. And we're like partying with them or whatever. We're just like, no, they're from the UK.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, they tell us they're from the UK, whatever. And we're just, like, partying with them, whatever.
Like, I love Love Island.
Right. Love Island. Like, you know, we're in the middle. But, anyways. So, we're, like, partying with them, whatever. I'm talking to, like, the one, like, this blonde dude. And I'm talking to him. He's, like, nice, whatever. And that was that. That was like kind of like the extent of it. He was like trying to like flirt with me, but I was just like not reciprocating because I was like, first of all, it wasn't that type of trip.
And first of all, you're blonde.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is so true, bestie. Mm-hmm. First of all, it wasn't that type of trip. Second of all, he's blonde. Third of all, I'm a little whipped over a man right now. So I wasn't really interested in flirting with other guys.
Yeah.
I had my fun on my last European trip. This trip, it was just like, not like that. But anyways, he was nice regardless. And so we were talking. I told him, I was like, I'm not taking a shot with you because I will throw up if I take a shot right now. It's not the vibe. Anyways, though, there's this one guy there who apparently I found out after the fact that he tried to claim to Emma. I don't know if it's true or not, but one of his friends was there and he was like so stupidly rich because his dad owns part of Monaco, like of the country. And he was also the most blackout drunk person there. He kept
like of the country.
No, of the country.
Okay.
But he was the most blackout drunk person there and he kept trying to go up to like Emma and like would try to talk to her and Emma would be like, get the fuck away from me. And then he would like go up to Paige and like try to like flirt with Paige and like try to like kiss her and Paige would be like, get the fuck away from me. Like... And then at one point I'm dancing on the seat and this kid fucking grabs my ass and I'm like, and I ignore it at first. I'm like, okay. But then he does it again.
And
then I turned around the second time. I go, stop. And then he's like, I just want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. And he's like so blackout drunk and he grabs my arm. And I was like, what? And he was like, I just want to make out with you. And I was like, don't fucking touch me.
Yeah, ew.
And then I turned around and I continued dancing. And he left us like alone for the majority of the night.
It's one
but
thing
he was
if
being
a
so
guy
annoying.
touches you in a club, but when they touch your ass, I'm like, stop. Like,
I don't care how drunk you are.
Think that because you're drunk in that particular environment of a club that it's okay to just grab my ass. It's not okay to do it in the street. It's not okay to do it here. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, it's just ridiculous. And actually, when we were leaving, like to go back into our cab to go home, we saw him get escorted out by security because he was like way too drunk. And I guess he was like pissing off a lot of people that night.
Yeah.
Then this kid, back to the blonde kid that we're talking about. Okay. I'm like talking to whatever. He's like trying to flirt with me and he keeps like, I couldn't tell if he was joking or not. Like he wanted to like kiss me and because he kept going like, and kept going like, And I was like, what the fuck? And every single time I'd be like, no. And at one point I was like on this, it was actually kind of funny. And I was like, yeah, I did that. I was on this like elevated surface, I guess you would say. And he was like down here, he's like dancing, whatever, and I'm up here. And he knew that I was like behind him and I was like dancing. And he like Spider-Man goes like this, like head back, like, and I grab his head, 2 hands on his head. I go up to his face, I go, you fucking wish. And I push his head up. And he was like, then the plot thickens. You're okay.
Like, stream Gin and Toxic on all platforms.
I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I'm not fucking kissing you, bro. What is going on?
Oh my God.
That's the one thing about the men in Europe. They're gonna be pushy.
Yeah.
But then the plot thickens.
Oh.
Because I'm standing, I'm dancing, whatever, having a good time. I look down and the same guy that was doing the Spider-Man kiss thing was showing a picture on his phone of his dick to Michael.
Whoa. Okay. So Michael's our friend that's gay.
Yeah. So
and
he's
he
showing
to kiss you, and he's showing. Okay.
And so we're like,
I'm doing math, and it's not really like.
I'm so
mathing.
confused. You know. So Michael's like, what is going on? Like, did not expect him to just whip out a picture of his dick. And then he sees me look down at the phone because I was like, oh my God, there's like a dick in front of me. And he starts laughing hysterically. And I'm looking at Michael and I'm like, what is going on?
I love Michael.
No. Well, Michael started laughing hysterically, but the guy whose dick it was laughing hysterically. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, we ended up finding out that he was bi, so makes sense. Also found out that like majority of them were like 19.
Oh yeah, 19-year-olds like
why are they?
In
we were
Europe, like the younger guys look so much older.
Yeah,
like
no,
it's not
we were like
here
when
I
we
can
found
spot
out
'em.
too that they were 19. We were like, what the fuck? Like, don't even talk to us.
Didn't that happen to you and Paige in Italy?
What, where a guy was
Didn't
like way
you guys
younger?
like
I feel like
talk to some really young guys. Oh no,
I don't know.
in New York. This is such a
York?
random story. You and Paige were downtown at a bar, and these guys were like trying to hit on you, and then you ended up finding out they weren't even old enough to drink.
What?
Maybe that wasn't you.
I don't think that was me.
All right.
I don't know.
That's cool.
Was it?
Sorry,
No.
guys. I just completely ruined that story, and that's it for
Anyways,
this episode.
listen, so that happens. And after that, we're all just like, there's a lot going on. Also, there's like this other like French dude that keeps trying to talk to Paige, and Paige is like, leave me alone. At the end of the night, all of us were just telling all of them like simultaneously like to fuck off in like different ways. We were like, stop talking to us, like whatever. So we were like, all right, we need to leave. Also, our driver texts us. He's like, I'm outside. You need to be quick. You need to be quick. Run. Get in this car. Run.
Like, what?
We're like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? We like bolt out of the
Are
club.
we going to
like,
Monaco jail for like
no, when I tell
driver?
you, we run into the car. We run into the car. This man speeds.
It's giving bank robbery.
Speeds out of Monaco.
Yeah, it's giving. Yeah,
It was nuts. And so I wonder, I don't know if I still have the video, but Emma, oh no, I don't have the video. I'll have her to send it to me. Emma has a video of us in the car where she's like this, but you see in the background from the window,
the
you
car
see
going
that
100 miles per hour
because we were in a tunnel, so it like really puts it into perspective.
Yeah.
Bitch, we were zooming.
Yeah.
We were all like, what? Also, we were all so drunk. So we're all like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Yeah.
it was nuts. the plot thickens again.
Oh.
Because the next day, me and Michael, at the same time, get a DM from the guy that we met the night before.
Oh, you gave him your Instagram?
Yeah.
Damn.
So he...
you won't even give guys you go on dates with your fucking...
Well, because I didn't really... I forget how it got brought up. I think he was kind of just like, he pulled up Instagram. It was like here. And I was like, okay, like whatever. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, plus that was like not like a guy like I was ever going to talk to again. So I was like, yeah, here's my fucking Instagram. Like, tell people you partied with me.
Yeah.
You're 19. Have a good time with that. Like,
that's funny.
Yeah. So anyways,
he's
he
like in
DMs
France, like beauty chickie, you know?
Right. I know. He DMs me and Michael. He DMs me. And he goes, sorry, but did I show you a picture of, not did I show you? Sorry, but did you see a picture of my cock last night? And then he DMs Michael and goes, mate, did I show you a picture of my knob last night? So
he's like having the fear and like for his own sanity, he needs to confirm what he did.
So Michael's like, yeah, you did. And I replied him, I go, unfortunately from a distance, yeah. And then he's like, oh shit, sorry about that. I was like, it's cool, bro. Good luck. Picture your dick
with life.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I wish you well out there.
Yeah, good luck out there, bro.
Yeah, so fucking
thickens,
funny.
You said
the plot just keeps thickening.
Wow.
Like it was just like a lot. By the end of the night, I left and I was like, I still didn't even tell this story to Boy because I left the night and I was like, there's no way I could possibly text you what has just happened to me.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna
giving in person.
Yeah, I was like, this is a story that needs to be saved for the date.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna die. So that was what happened in Monaco. Rest of the trip was quite fab.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Keeping it classy over there in Monaco. I like it,
Monaco
guys. So glad we got the dicks out at the club. Just seems like that's an international trend that we can really all come together on.
No, it is.
You know, guys love to show you their dicks in the club.
Right.
I guess.
It was just so, like, I'm just, like, dancing, and I'm, like, sipping my drink, and then I look, and I was like, that's a cock.
Yeah.
That's a penis.
That's penis.
That's a penis.
Yeah, if anything's really
it was,
gonna,
I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't a bad penis.
It wasn't a bad penis.
It was a good penis.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
No, yeah. If we're gonna solve world peace, it's just that like we can all agree that like every guy shows their dick in a club when they're drunk.
You want to see how big my dick is?
Yeah.
Like, why is that a universal?
It doesn't matter what country you're in. It's actually more likely to happen abroad.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, so that's fun.
Anyways, that was that. And yeah.
You know what? Maybe I do want to see your dick before we hook up. You know, I was thinking that, you know what? I was thinking this, and I'm not going to lie about your new man. Do we get, before we waste our time, you know what I'm saying?
I am not asking my new man for a dick pic.
Can you fucking imagine? I have never asked anyone for a dick pic. Hey,
actually, do you mind for a sec? Like, I get that you're at work right now, and you're, like, kind of busy. You should go in the bathroom and just send me a quick dick pic.
I saw... Maybe a TikTok.
I haven't replied to him in like 2 hours because we've been recording and doing crazy shit. Imagine I finally reply to him and I'm like,
send me a dick
pic. Could you send me a dick pic? He'd be like, he would think I'm joking, obviously, and he'd be like, oh, yeah. Like,
why do I feel like it was Talia? No, someone on TikTok told the story where they were like, I have a friend who, as a joke, like just to make the girls laugh at the dinner table or something, will text like 10 guys and be like, hey, I'm so horny right now. Can you send me a dick pic? And if they answer and they're like, what the fuck? Like, why? You just don't answer? And she literally, I don't remember what this video was, but she was like, 10 times out of 10, if you just don't answer again, they'll send you the dick pic. Because they just want to like, they're like, guys. She was like, guys who you think would never do it will do it because, you stopped answering them. You're like, oh, fuck you. I'm uninterested. And like, no, I want you to be horny like for me. Like,
right. Oh yeah. Like, God. I want you to get off to me.
I was just curious, like, if I did that to, like, side hoes, how many would...
And just start sending... I actually told Talia...
hysterical.
I told Talia today because she was, like, roasting me over the TikTok comments. I told her that I would like to start doing this new thing where I pick a random man out of the comment section on the Gin and Toxic TikTok.
Send me a picture of your dick.
Well, no, not even that, okay. But, I mean, yeah.
That's sexual harassment. I'm sorry.
No, but... No, I want to pick a random man and who's like absolutely shitting on us.
Get him on the show.
Not even. I just want to DM him and be like, hi, like, I know you like said some pretty mean things on TikTok, but I was looking at your profile. I think you're kind of cute. and like just make them like believe that I'm
Melt.
flirting with them, so then I could be like, you're dumb, go fuck yourself.
Oh my god,
isn't that kind of genius?
Especially if they live in New York.
Yeah, just like
if you
manipulate
like go
the
to
fuck
set
out
up
of
a
them.
date with them, like,
and then stand them up
and be like, that's what you get for being a fucking troll,
right? Just like once in a while, just for like a little,
just to feel something,
right?
Wait, I'm not.
This is why the show is called Gin and Toxic.
Yeah. Just to feel something. Let's stand up men.
Yeah.
And fuck them over.
Right.
Sounds great.
Love that for us.
Okay.
Situationships.
That was awful. Situationships. Let's get into it.
Once again, Lily can't say the word situation properly. She says
Situation.
situation, so get ready for that.
With a W.
Yes.
Situation. Okay.
Get ready for that throughout this episode.
And you're going to let me do it.
Do somebody count.
Yeah.
Situationship tracker.
I'm just like hot, so like if I don't, it's fine.
So it doesn't matter if you have bad grammar.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I get that.
That seems to like make up for like so many of my problems. I'm like, I'm unemployed, yes, but I'm like also hot.
So hot.
So I'm just like, I'm
hot
not,
and funny.
Haven't really been. I'm so funny and so hot. Like I'm not really like a stressed individual. It really keeps me grounded.
You know, life is like really good when you're just hot and funny, and that's all you are. Hot and funny.
This is something people could literally rip us to shreds for. So if you're gonna be mean to us on the internet, at least pick some quality content. This is it. Take the snippet. Take the snippet. And there you go. Okay.
And you'll be like, oh my god, these girls are going nowhere in life. They're never
so out of touch. They're so out of touch. You think this thing is your
cringe?
Cringe. Oh my god. Oh my god. That TikTok.
Cringe.
I'm cringing so hard. Cringe. I posted it, but it was like when women are funny on the internet about literally anything, and it's like men cringe. Oh my god, cringe.
No, literally. You know what? We don't really get the cringe comments on TikTok.
No.
We get them on YouTube Shorts so much.
I'm like choosing
literally.
peace. I'm not reading these.
Oh no, I choose peace too. I scroll through them and they don't
bother me at all.
No, they don't bother me one fucking
I'm like,
bit.
yes, more.
Yeah,
like,
bring it on, baby.
Engagement. Like,
I know.
Fuck, get the numbers up, baby. Let's go.
Situationships. We always get off topic. All right, guys. So we're talking about situationships today.
No better people to speak about it either than me and Christina.
Oh yeah, we've been in quite a few.
Our entire year actually has been situationships.
Yeah. No, actually though. So listen, this episode is assuming that the normal scenario usually is that, you know, you don't want your situationship, you want a relationship, but you somehow are in a situationship, or you don't know if you're in a situationship and you're about to find out.
Yeah, we're kind of giving you advice on how to turn your situationship either into fucking ending it or turning it into something
and move
real.
on or get a relationship. So first of all, what exactly is a situationship? I actually found this quote. I pulled it from what was a NBC News article, but it is from a psychotherapist and author. His name's Jonathan Albert. And he says, a situationship is the space between a committed relationship and something that is more than a friendship. Unlike friends with benefits or a relationship, there is no consensus on what it is. I think that's like a perfectly weird thing. So yeah, like he said, it's like, it's basically like you have this like relationship with someone where it's not like where there's blurred lines with where you stand in a way.
So that's what you listed under like, are you in one is so perfect.
Yeah. So that's like the big thing that this episode is going to be. We're going to tell you like, are you in a situationship? You're going to find out because we're about to tell you signs to look for to figure out, are you in a situationship? Is this going to be something real? Is it not?
And you're like, you don't know. You're just like, yeah, we flirt and stuff. Like, I don't know. You never know if it's like immediately going to turn into a relationship, or is he talking to 10 other girls? Question mark. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
So these are like the key things so you can figure it out.
So, okay. So number one, are you in a situationship? Here are some telltale signs. Okay. I feel like I'm in a Howcast video.
Yeah. Wow. That was.
Here's some telltale signs. Telltale signs that you're in a situationship. Howcast.com. Anyways, you have no set dates or plans that are made like ahead of time. Like you don't have like date night, or you don't at least like have a plan to like hang out that is made at least like, at least a few hours in advance, but I would usually say like 24 hours in advance.
Yeah, and you would never like invite him to something that's happening. Like if like you and your friends are going to like a concert in a few weeks, you would never be like, oh, you should come with us. Like,
yeah.
It's very much like
nothing's planned ahead of time.
In the moment planned.
Yeah. Following that up, the only times you guys do hang out is when it's spontaneous, like very spontaneous, or like nighttime plans only, you know, like
if he texts you saying
energy.
WYD tonight, you're in a situation.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like, you know, like when they only want to hang out at night, they only want to hang out in, you know, maybe at one of your apartments, like things like that.
And if you're with someone who feels like a fuck buddy, but you haven't made that, like you haven't had that conversation, like we're just friends with benefits or we're just fuck buddies, even if it feels like it because like maybe he likes someone else or you like someone else and you're just fucking, if it hasn't been said yet, that is a situation.
Yeah, exactly. Next, we're kind of flying through these, but like they're very self-explanatory, majority of them. We're going into depth with a few of them, but there's no consistency in your communication, and additionally, your communication tends to only be really small talk. There's no like substance in your your conversations. There's no real conversations happening, and then you know with no consistency in communication, it's sporadic. Like
you could go 2 weeks without seeing him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, 2 weeks without speaking. Yeah, exactly. And then they're like, "Hi, what's up?" Like
that's not because that's not even friends with benefits. Like. Friends with benefits, you would have some kind of like foundational relationship.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, we did a whole episode on friends with benefits, and you guys know that dog guy Rob, who we talk about like all the time, used to be one of my good friends. Used to be one of my good friends with benefits, and is still one of my great friends. But we were like before the benefits, we were friends. Yeah, and that is, you know, there's that foundation. Yeah. But anyways, so no consistency in your communication. You're not getting the, hey, how's your day going? Good morning, good night. Like, it's not like that. It's like these random conversations, and then like that lasts a little bit, and then maybe you'll go like 2 days without saying anything to each other, and then it'll be a little conversation, and then a few more days, and then it'll be a little comment, like stupid things like that. There's no clear communication of where it's going.
There's been no conversation about the boundaries, what you are. Yeah, where you're going.
Nothing's like kind of brought up.
Yeah, what each other's looking for. Like if one of you had said to each other, I am not looking for anything serious at all, do not want that, whatever, then you can pretty much go ahead and assume like it's maybe a situationship, but like not really, because you know it's a friends with benefit situation. Like you know what it is. When if they don't say something like that, you're just like,
yeah. Also, this is not to be like mistaken with, I feel like you don't want to ask this, like, you know, the what are we question, like, too prematurely. No. However, if you've been on a few dates and you're getting the vibe that, like, you wanted to go somewhere romantic and you think it might be, then it's not totally out of the question to be like, what are we? Where is this going? You know? Like, so... But if you don't have that clear communication, at least a few dates in, or like dates, a few hangouts in, a few fucks in, whatever the fuck you're doing, you don't know where it's going, then it's most likely a situationship. Because nobody's communicating that. Right. And then you kind of brought this up a little bit before about they aren't looking for anything serious, which is the next thing we have written on here is if they straight up tell you they aren't looking for anything serious.
Yeah, well, so that kind of happened with the guy I told you guys in the beginning of the episode. I like cut off all my hoes. That one guy that I just kind of had to like shut down. It was very weird because the first time we ever hung out, he was like, I'm not looking for anything serious at all, blah, blah, blah. But that is not the energy he was giving me. Like, he was very interested in me.
Do you think that because you were saying you don't want anything serious, that he was saying that he doesn't want anything serious to try and match your energy and try to be nonchalant about it?
Yeah, I think that I never even said that, but I think he assumed, just because based off the year that I had, based off the year that I had, he assumed that like I was not looking for anything serious. So he probably just like said that, but like,
yeah, because I do feel like sometimes that's why like with this stuff, it's very important to put your foot down, because I feel like with that sort of stuff sometimes too, like, say you're like really into this person.
I know, and you're gonna say what they want to hear.
Yeah, and then
which I get.
I know, but like you're really into this person, and then they were just like, yeah, I'm actually not looking for anything serious. Then you might be like, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious either, like just to keep them around. Yeah. Which is not good, and we'll get into like, you know, setting boundaries and stuff. But
it's self-sabotage because he knew that the day he met me, and he ended up getting burned. And but I never promised him anything, so I can't I don't feel bad about it at all. But like even if you are just saying that to like go along with it because you do like the person, you need to, in order to protect yourself, you need to tell yourself like there's a very good chance this is not going to turn into anything.
Yeah.
Like great if it does, but like there's a very good chance this person's literally telling me they don't want anything serious. Like I need to start, you know, even if you are and you lie about it just to like make them keep hanging out with you, you need to tell yourself just to protect yourself.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen, baby.
Exactly. Okay, the next thing, I actually wanted to kind of discuss this because the next thing we have written down is you haven't met their friends or their friends don't know about you. I feel like this is more like their friends don't know about you rather than you haven't met their friends. Because like, I mean, if I'm interested in a guy and I start seeing a guy and stuff, obviously I want him to meet my friends, but not right away. I feel like if you haven't met the friends, like, and you're only like a few dates in or a few whatevers in,
Oh my
it's
God,
whatever.
no.
But
meeting the
I
friends
think,
is
like,
a big step. Like,
yeah,
that's
it is a big
step.
Yeah, but in general, even if you don't meet the friends, they're friends. If it's gonna go in the direction of a relationship rather than a situationship,
know that you
they should
exist.
know about you.
Yeah, like ouch. And if they don't, like, girl, put it together. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
he
So
doesn't
if the
want them to
friends, so if the friends have no idea who the fuck you are, or maybe they like it's downplayed and they're like, oh, it's just like his friend or her friend or whatever.
Yeah,
then that's definitely
because even a friends with benefits, like I didn't meet Rob for forever till you guys were just like really friends. But like when you guys were just hooking up, like why would I meet the guy that you're randomly like booty calling? Like
exactly,
so stupid. Like there's no need for me to meet him. But I think him knowing that he wasn't going to meet me, he knew I existed, he knew his place very much, like at that time. But then we all ended up becoming friends. But that's just an example. Like I would never hang out with like Palestinian prince.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? Like,
although what is hilarious is Lily
I did meet him.
met him once only because he was picking me up for our booty call, and I was with Lily at a bar, and I was like, yeah, we could fuck, and like we could go back to my place and fuck, but you're gonna have to bring Lily home. And he was like, okay.
I lived in Chelsea at the time.
Yeah, so we were like, so I was like, can we drop Lily home along the way?
Was so it was so funny because like you never really meet your friends like booty calls, like the guys that they randomly met somehow that you weren't there, and like a Hinge guy that you fuck, like you just don't really end up meeting them. Like so that was kind of funny. But yeah, that's definitely a very telling way, because even like a consistent friends with benefits like Rob, like I knew about Rob, I had just never met him. But like if you didn't even tell me about Rob, poor thing, like that would have been like you're like hiding him. Like,
exactly. You know? Like that's another thing too in general situationship, if they're like actively trying to hide you.
Like if his friend calls him when he's with you and he's like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, oh, nothing, bro, I'm just sitting here by myself. Like, ouch, girl, you need to like, there's nothing wrong with you. It's obviously like he's just
it's
an
a him
asshole.
Thing, but like,
he's an asshole. He's definitely not interested in you though.
If he can't even be like, oh, I'm hanging out with a friend. If he's like, oh no, I'm like, it's whatever,
like
but I'm busy right now.
Completely
lies.
You know? Like not even like, oh, I'm with this friend of mine. Like,
oh, that's so sus.
Ouch. Yeah.
Right. And then the last little thing we have on this list is just that it's giving you more anxiety than it is relaxing you. Yeah. I had this conversation with my life coach this morning because I was telling her about boy in my life. And I was saying how
he has given you zero anxiety yet.
Zero anxiety.
First guy this year.
Yeah, I know. And I said that to her.
First guy this entire year.
The quote that is like, if it's easy, it's right. I live by that quote. And he is the type of guy that he has not given me any anxiety. He fits very flawlessly into my everyday life and into my like schedule. And when he texts me, if anything, I feel more relief, because if I'm working all day and then he's texting me, it feels good. So if it feels good, it's right. But if they're giving you that like anxiety, sickening butterfly feeling by them not texting back or by just the situation in general, then odds are they're a situationship, because they're not making anything clear. They're not making it clear to you that they actually want to be with you.
Because they don't care to do that.
Exactly.
Because they don't care about you.
Brutal, but
true. Like, I know there's someone out there listening that fucking needs to hear this, dude.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
He doesn't like you. He doesn't like you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But, like, it needs to be said.
Oh, no. Well,
it really does.
Now, speaking of, he doesn't like you.
Uh-oh.
We're going to find out if he likes you or not.
Oh, yeah.
Because before we get into, you know, what you're going to do with your situationship, if you want it to be a relationship, or if like just to figure it out. Like nobody wants to be stuck in a situationship.
Yeah, right.
You know, the result of a situationship is either you leave and you move on, or you get in a relationship with that person. First of all, you need to remind yourself that you set the boundary and you are in control, even if it doesn't feel like it. This I think about all the time and apply this to my everyday life, not even with situationships, just with a lot of things. I think that we feel like we are a lot less in control than we actually are. But at the end of the day, if you're the person that's like falling for this person, if you're like a girl falling for a guy and you're in a situationship with him, you have the power. If he's going to just keep stringing you along, you have the power to put your foot down and be like, are we going to be something or are we not? You know, and if
I'm
it's
a busy
not,
girl,
yeah,
I gotta go.
Yeah, like, do you like me? Do you not? Do you want to be with me? Do you not? You have the power to put your foot down and get their answer, whether you want to hear it or not. You have the power to continue pursuing, or you have the power to walk away. So you are fully in the power if you're not the person that's just like stringing them along, you know? So that's that. And I also just wrote like they're walking on you because you let them. Like you just have to take control. So now what to do? Be direct, ask how they're feeling, and communicate how you feel. Have a conversation if you can and be like, listen, if you're really into them, be like, I really like you. I kind of want something more out of this. How do you feel about that? Yeah. You know, sometimes you're going to get a response you want and sometimes you're not. Like,
people always look at like if a guy or a girl is stringing someone along, like they're the bad guy. And like, yes, they are. But like you are allowing them to do that.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, we've all been there. I'm not saying like, oh, you're a pussy because you're like getting like we've all been there. Like you're down bad for someone.
Absolutely.
Christina is like on number 7 of this year, babe. Like
I just take every L this year. At least we're ending on a good note. Maybe I'm not jinxing it, but
ending on a good note. It's giving, but it happens. And like, but you just have to realize that like, you know, you're a victim, but also in complete control of the situation. Yeah. It's not like you're helplessly like getting fucked over like by a guy you've been with for years. Like this person doesn't owe you anything. Yeah. Like, yeah, they could be nicer and less douchey, but also like that is how it goes. We all know that's how it goes in the dating game. Like you have to like take control of the situation.
Yeah. You need to just have like the willpower and the confidence and like remind yourself that like, you want what you want and you're not going to settle for anything less. So if you want to just fuck around with them, then great, do that. But if you want a relationship with them and they don't want a relationship with you,
then walk away, babe.
Then you have the power to walk away from that situation. So then ask for what you want and hear them out, kind of like the same thing. If he still does not commit to you, you need to walk away.
Or he's going to lose more respect for you.
Yeah, and I also was telling Lily when we were like kind of like talking about that, like we did an episode talking about the no contact rule. You guys should totally go listen to that because this applies. Because here's the thing. If he does not want to commit to you and you walk away, you are taking back your power, and it's going to do one of two things, which is either A, he's going to come back because he's going to realize what he lost, or B, you're going to continue growing and you're going to find the man that is for you, that isn't a situationship and is a relationship. So if he says no to committing to you, you cannot stay around and just assume that, oh, well, maybe if I stay around and I continue fucking him, he's going to commit to me eventually. Yeah. We cannot have that mindset.
No. Because it's not true. Like, there's a reason he's not, like, committing to you or she's not committing to you, whatever.
Yeah, you guys know, we're talking he because we date he, but, like, it applies for everything.
No, it does. And, like, I mean, I've been many times the girl that was fucking over the guy and, like, stringing guys along. So, like, I've also been the other way around. Like, I've been on both ends. But, like, the more you just let it happen, they're just going to lose respect for you, and it's actually just going to get worse. Yeah. Like, or they're going to meet, like, someone that what they're looking for, and you're going to be like, but you wasted all my time. Like, no, babe. Like, you knew he wasn't interested. Mm-hmm. Like, you just have to take the L.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's more powerful for, you know, you as a person, whether you be, like, a man or woman, you know, whatever, for you to be able to take that loss of rejection and just, you know, okay, this person that I like doesn't like me back. It's cool. They're not the person for me then. And you walk away.
Well, and with the no contact rule, 90% of the time they come back, babe. Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes people need the break to realize after my birthday disaster, I didn't see work babe for a week. Like we just went like he blocked me on everything.
Perfect example of no contact rule.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like it gave him the time and space to realize that he wanted to be with me. And same for me, that I realized like, wow, I don't want to be having all these hoes. Like, that's not really like my style. That's not what I want. And like that happened from no contact, when like going no contact with him sounded like my worst nightmare before, but like it really works wonders.
Yeah.
And it just gives people time and space to think. And honestly, it might be the last thing you want in this moment, but you might end up thanking yourself for doing it later.
Absolutely.
Because he's going to come crawling back to you, babe.
Yeah, because,
like, you have the bomb pussy, babe. Like,
right.
He's going to come back. Like,
we can never do anything serious on the show.
No.
But I was also going to say, too, like, and even if he does come back, maybe at that point you realize he ain't shit. You don't want him.
So we're winning no matter what happens, babe.
Exactly.
Like, and you still have bomb pussy.
The bomb pussy hasn't changed. That's
it's
with
never
you forever.
leaving the chat. Like, it's giving gorilla grip. Like, it's
once gorilla grip, always gorilla grip.
Always, babe.
Right.
Yeah. So glad
I'm so glad that's the note we ended on. Gorilla grip pussies.
Well,
we started by being like, here's how to solve your situationship, and we ended with, you're gonna have that gorilla grip pussy forever, and if he doesn't want it, then he doesn't want the gorilla grip, and that's his problem.
And someone else is gonna get it, and it's gonna be lit. Like,
yeah.
Wait, what's the last situationship you had? I'm trying to think.
Catfish, maybe?
I guess, but like
P-cast?
We can't even. Yeah, that was 2 days, babe.
Yeah.
Yours aren't great.
What?
Yours aren't great.
No, I don't have a good track record.
I was definitely in a situationship with work babe before we like became more serious.
Would you call? I don't know if I would consider St. Pete a situationship. No. That was more like of a infatuationship.
Yeah.
That was pathetic.
It would have been if he lived here. I could see it.
Guys, I actually admittedly texted Lily the other day, and I was like, Lily girl, I'm kind of reminiscing on the Mr. St. Pete era.
It was bad, you guys. I'm a
little ashamed now. I'm a little ashamed. He's still a great guy, but like, I'm just a little embarrassed.
I mean, aren't we all? Like, it's been one of those years, like, we have embarrassed ourselves, babe.
I have been embarrassing myself since fucking like January 6th.
Slut. She's been down bad. We both
I'm such a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, and I'm such a fucking slut. So that got me in trouble.
Yeah.
And
I went from like, I was like, oh, sad. And then I was like, feral. And then I was like, sad girl again. And then I was feral. And then I was like, okay, we're not sad girl, but we do want a relationship.
Yeah.
We're not feral,
I'm really
but
glad
we're like
we came to that
girl.
conclusion.
Yeah. I swear to God, if the guy I'm talking to right now, like if it actually continues to go good and he's like, I don't think it's going that direction though. Yeah, I think he already made it pretty clear that like we want to.
Christina, no, it wouldn't be funny, but it would just be insane. It would be too good.
Poop, poop, poop.
It would be too fucking good
if all of a sudden he just turned around to me. I was like,
and like, or if he was a complete fucking asshole out of the blue, like. I would officially I'd give up. I would officially give up. I would be like, Christina, if you don't go at least try fucking a girl now, I don't know if this is like, you have to get out. You have to try something different. Like, this life isn't for you, babe.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't think that's the direction.
No.
Fingers crossed.
Well, I told her earlier, I was like, I have a good feeling about him in the sense where like, I don't know what's going to happen between you guys. You literally hung out once. I just know that it's not going to be like what happened with the other guys earlier this year where low-key ended in disaster or like just awful or like they were just like did you dirty. Like if this were to end, I feel like it would be a very civil like situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it wouldn't be like something where we're crying.
Let's not manifest that energy.
We're not, baby. We're going to Dave and Buster's, baby.
We're going to D&B.
What time should I meet you guys tomorrow? No?
I like text him in the morning and I'm like, hey, so like I just need to figure out what time we're gonna meet there.
So I can tell Lily.
So I could just like, and also, do you mind like sending the info to Lily via DM?
Yeah. She wants to follow you on Instagram.
Lily wants to follow you.
Guys,
wait. It was actually an outtake before we started recording this episode. We have it on the camera, but we don't have it on the mics. Lily was like, you think it's okay if I follow boy? Yeah, no, that's weird. Okay, great. No. Okay, bye.
Too soon. I'm gonna make my bio on Instagram like blank. Is it okay if I follow you now? That would be so
that
funny.
would be all of a sudden I'm like, hey, go check out like my co-host page, posted something a little steamy, and he like goes to your page and your bio is like, can I follow you now?
He's like, podcaster, wardrobe stylist, can I follow you now on Instagram? Oh, okay.
Oh, imagine. Anyways, oh my God, this DM that we got. My toxic confession is honestly, I'm just here to make Christina scream my name and make your eyes roll to the back of your head. screenshotting that. I'm sending it to boy.
Gregory.
I'm going to say, you got competition, babe. Okay, toxic confession time. This girl goes, another toxic confession. This girl has sent us multiple. But anyways, she goes, last night I was planning to go to a frat party, so I was pre-gaming with some of my friends. I got really drunk and I ended up hitting up this dude I was flirting with and asked him if he wanted to come over to fuck. He decided to pick me up and we began to do our little thing. However, for one of the positions, he put me in a chair, but it was rocking forward a bit too much and I landed right on my face.
No.
Ignoring the pain because I was drunk, I said I was fine and I went back to fucking him. When I came back to my dorm, my nose had swelled to double its size and I knew something was wrong.
No, she broke her nose.
Today I ended up going to urgent care and they ended up telling me that my nose is broken. So basically, a drunk hookup turned into me breaking my nose.
That fucking sucks.
That's
a good one. Oh my god, imagine falling on your face that hard.
You know, one time I like accidentally knocked the shit out of my ex, like it while we were having sex, right after he got his nose job, and he did have to like go to his doctor the next day to make sure I didn't like fuck up his nose job. Remember he got a nose job?
Yeah.
And I was like turning over or something and I knocked the fuck out of him.
Did he cry?
No, but he was bleeding. And so we were like, oh my God. But luckily he had like a doctor checkup like 2 days later anyways. And I ended up not injuring anything. But I will never forget that. I felt so bad.
That's funny.
We obviously stopped because I was like, oh my God, you're bleeding.
Yeah. I hope so.
Imagine he was like, no, let's keep going. I'd be like,
blood dripping down on you.
Yeah.
Lick it off.
Ew.
It's disgusting. On that note, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we're hungry. We're leaving.
I'm hungry. Give me dinner.
Talk to me like a baby again.
Sorry.
I'm gonna take back your lighter.
I've been doing that lately. This baby voice. It's very weird.
Keep it for work, bae, please. Okay. I'm not your mother anymore.
Okay.
I take back my motherly duties.
Okay.
Yep. Anyways, love you guys.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Make sure to go follow us at Gin Toxic Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And let us know, DM us, what's the most toxic thing you've ever done, or what's the most toxic thing you've done this week. It could be whenever, it could be this week. Even if it's not toxic, like we just want to hear your boy drama.
What's the most fucked up thing that's ever happened to you?
Yeah. Or your friend.
Some fucked up shit. Yeah, tell me
your
now.
mom, your dad.
Yeah.
Dad drama. I love a little DILF drama.
Get into it.
Yeah.
Tell us your friend's insane
Have you
stories.
ever fucked a DILF? I want to know.
I want to know. I want pictures.
I did that DILF dick.
I did a live the other day on TikTok, and this girl asked me on the live, she's like, can I send my Hinge profile to you to get approved? And I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then like 12 girls on this live were like, oh my God, I want to do it too. I have literally gotten like 20 girls' Hinges in my DMs.
I love that.
And I'm just like making these I'm putting a lot of thought into it. I am putting so much thought into it. I'm like, what am I doing? I didn't put this much thought into. I'm like, girl, you need a video. You need a body shot. Like, I'm like, what am I doing?
Get into it. We need all the things.
Just send us anything.
Yeah.
Please.
We just like reading your DMs. You guys are funny as fuck.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. We love you guys. We're going to go. We're going to eat, and you're going to enjoy, or we hope you enjoyed this episode. I was going to say you're going to enjoy this episode. You already enjoyed this episode. And if you didn't, then
you got no taste, baby doll.
Yeah, if you didn't enjoy the episode, then you have no taste. Anyways, all right. Love you guys. Bye.